let me know when you're ready. We're ready. Okay, ladies, welcome to our 2020 team kickoff. So excited. So how many of you feel very hopeful for this year in your business? Raise your hand. Okay, very good, very good. And like you know, it's going to be your year, right? Okay, you kind of feel like it's going to be, this is my year. You're feeling that? Okay, so how many of you are feeling kind of good, but you're slightly unsure what to do to get the results you want? Okay, we can relate to that too, all right? Okay, but how many of you came here feeling completely open and ready to learn whatever it is that you need to learn to achieve those goals that you would love to achieve? Are you here sitting here ready, open, and ready to listen and learn? Are we all feeling that? Yes, I love that enthusiasm. Thank you very much. Okay, so you definitely are going to take your business to the next level just for being here, and that's awesome. We love that. You ladies are in the right place. Today, you are in the right place. There are so many other places that you could be right now. You are, but you chose to be here. That says volumes. That says volumes about you right now. No matter what's going on in your life, we are so grateful that you chose to be here. So please understand that. We're just so grateful for that too. We have carefully, prayerfully, intentionally chosen the topics that we are going to train about today for you to cover every area of the business. There's all different trainings, but they all weave in together to complete and complement each other. So there's not one that's better than the other. They all are a very, very important part of what we do in direct sales in Premier Designs, okay? So one thing for sure is to get out your positive attitudes. Okay, we're going to put on our new 2020 vision glasses, right? And as you hear things, be taking notes. Take as many notes as you possibly can, okay? And then something that you think, I like that a lot. Put a star by it. And then when you go home, then you can reread that one first and then go through all the others, okay? So everybody ran out. Pretend to put on your new 2020 vision glasses. Go, put them on. Let me see. Is everyone putting them on? Some of you didn't even do it. You just looked at me. Just for sharing. So we got 3/4 of the room that's putting on. Hopefully in a few minutes, the other, I'm going to be watching for you girls. I saw who doesn't have their glasses on. I'm going to be watching that. So, okay, so first of all, I want to talk to you a few minutes about mindset. A little tips about that, first of all, to get us started, okay? Okay, first of all, it's a well-known fact, proven fact, that whatever we think about most of the time, we become. Whatever we think about most of the time, we actually become, okay? So, if we're starting a new year, a new decade, we need to have a clear vision of where we're going to be starting, okay? We need to know exactly what to choose, intentionally, what to think about, right? So if we know intentionally are knowing what to choose and we're creating that vision, we can then become that, of that deepest desires that we have for our business. So sometimes we're thinking, I have these desires. I had these same desires last year or a couple months ago, but I'm not where I want to be. What's that about? So I want to give you a couple tips on how do you even create a vision in the first place for you, your very own. How do you even create a vision for your business? There's no better time than right now at the beginning of a year, okay? So tip number 1 is this. A successful person only talks about what she wants, not what she doesn't have. See the difference? Mm-hmm. A successful person only talks about what she wants, not what she doesn't have. And we all know what that looks like, feels like, sounds like, and all of that. A lot of times, like, oh, I wish I could have more bookings. I wish this. We're talking about what we don't want. We need to consciously, that's the whole thing here, be aware of what we are saying. Whoa, red flag. Stop saying that. I'm talking about what I don't have. Switch, I'm going to talk about what I want. So that is the main thing, to be catching yourself every single day, to be talking about what you want, not what you don't have, okay? So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, this is a fun thing too, and it could be more than 5, is you write down the top 5 things you would love to have happen in your business. You brainstorm it out. Okay, just, you can write and write. I would love this, I would love that, I would love that. Don't hold back. Don't put, well, I have this, I work full-time, da-da-da. Don't put any of those in there. Just, what would you love to have happen in your business? You just brainstorm it out. And the reason why that is so good for creating your own vision, it is actually enlarging, literally, your vision. Because you think, oh my gosh, what about this? What about this? And the larger your vision, the bigger your capacity to receive. So that is an amazing exercise to do, to start just writing out these things. What would you love to have happen in your business, okay? So number 3, and this is a really strong one. If you don't do number 3, the first 2 will not work. Number 3 is you release any negative thoughts that you have about yourself, about what you did or did not do in 2019. Stop it. Do not go there. Okay? All that matters is where you're going and the direction you're looking today and the fact that you're here. Okay? Do not go back, I wish this, I never do that, I can't, no. That's done. 2019 is done. We kicked it to the curb, like Jennifer said. It should go home, right? Okay? So all that matters is that you're here today. It says volumes. And all that matters is the direction you're looking right now. That's all. And with everything we're going to be learning today, you're going to just like, oh, I've got this. I want everybody to say it right now. I've got this. Go.
I've got this.
Oh, I love. Thank you for Nora. She even did the grips. Okay, awesome. And number 4 is pretty vital to creating your vision and what you want. Okay, hear me out. Fully accept that you are a leader in your own business. As soon as you fully get, you know what? Wow, I am a leader. Has nothing to do with how many jewelers you have underneath you. It doesn't. But when you fully accept that you are a leader in your business, you own it. You're the boss lady. You are the boss of you. You're the CEO. All of that. When you fully like, yeah, that's cool. I own that. That is, I am a leader in my business. Your premier mom is not the owner of your business, right? Joy? Absolutely. So when we know those 4 things, these are just some basic tips to help you create your vision, your 2020 vision of where you can start going from there. When you do those things and understand them, you will then have a clear vision of the direction that you want to go and achieve all those dreams that you have deep down inside of your heart. And we all have different dreams and different desires and different goals. We're all walking different paths with different life circumstances and all that. But you can definitely achieve them. You are all here absolutely for a reason, for a purpose. You might not know what it is. That's okay. You're going to start discovering it and figuring that out, okay? So, here we go. All right, so we have decided, here we go. Now the training begins. That was just a little tip on mindset, okay? Okay, so here comes some training. All right, let's do this. You guys ready? You got your glasses on? Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Okay, so one of the things we thought about, okay, for a training is...
I'm sorry, Connie, but did you say there were going to be 5? You didn't skip one, did you?
I said 4.
Oh, I thought you said
Did I say 5?
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are listening. Nice, thank you, Connie, thank you. Flew all the way here from Sacramento. That's right. Okay, so, yeah, the glasses are on. Okay, so, first thing we thought about, okay, some of you think, okay, I don't know that many people. Well, I'm going to give a few tips on enlarging your circle. How do you meet more people in 2020, okay? What about networking groups? What about all of that? How do I even enlarge my circle of people that I come across and meet? And I want to do that a lot, okay? So some of you may not have 1 minute to spare to do what I'm going to be suggesting or encouraging you to do. But some of you do. Some of you have some time. Some of you need to just look at your schedule and prioritize things a little bit differently, a little bit of different time management, okay? So if you really want to enlarge your circle, one of the ways that I have found that has truly done this in massive quantities is networking groups. Some of you do them, some of you thought about doing them, some of you put your hand up and say no. but let me just share a few thoughts about them with you, okay? Networking groups is fantastic for enlarging that circle. It just truly is. And there's so many different kinds out there that you could choose to go to. You can look them up. There's some with just women, some co-ed, some just men. I don't suggest those. Okay, you name it. All different. There's some that are just faith-based. There's some are just professional and on and on and on. So, and all that too. So you can choose a couple, one, and just begin. When I joined Premier Designs, I needed to brand my name with Premier Designs. I joined 4 immediately out the gate, and I went for a solid year, and then I chose the ones that I'm going to stick with, and they're working today in a massive way. So, number 1 is we go with an attitude that you're going to give it your best for 1 year. If you decide and you pick one, you have to give it, consciously choose 1 year, I'm committed to this, and I'm going to be doing it, okay? And you go with the attitude that you are going to be going to share what you do, share what you have, and also that you're going to help other people that are there in that group too. If you're not going just for you, you have to go with a double thinking. I'm going there to share what I have, what I do, and I'm going to go there to help other people in their business as well. That is truly what networking is, okay? Now, you might not need a life insurance agent, okay, right? But that's okay. Doesn't mean you have to be using everybody. If you're just honest with them and you say, I actually already have life insurance, so I don't really need a new agent right now, but give me your card. I'm going to refer you out to some other women that might need it. So you're still participating in that thing, okay? So, commercials. Your commercials, you get 30 seconds, 60 seconds, sometimes a little bit more, 2 minutes at them. They could be super funny, informative, a success story. You can rotate your commercials as highlighting different pieces of jewelry. You could talk about bookings, sponsoring your team members, gem members, customers, and on and on and on. So there's a great rotation of ideas that when you go each week, that you have something to share, something to talk about, something to do. With basic commercials, you say your name, your company, what you do, what you're looking for. Then you say your name again when you sit down with a tagline. A couple of my taglines, I kind of have fun with them. Hey, I'm Connie Allward with Premier Designs, helping women to shine like a diamond. That's a little fun little tagline. I'm Connie Allward with Premier Designs, empowering women to shine inside and out. Another tagline. Then my latest that I'm using right now. If you look in the mirror and you don't see any shine, you think of Connie Allward with Premier Design. So that's a little things like that. And it's like, I get the same response every time I say it, no matter what. So you think of fun little ways to end it, because if you end it every time with your name and your company, you're going to become rememberable. That is the whole objective for networking as well, enlarging your circle to be rememberable. You're enlarging yours, they're enlarging theirs. You want to be in all those people in their circles of remembering things, of somebody that they could go to that needs jewelry, gifts, all of that, right? Okay, so soon the networking business friendships will begin to form, and you keep in mind these are the reasons why people are going to use you. Not just because you have beautiful jewelry. They can find that in a lot of other places. We do have some awesome pieces, but people will do business. Why? Because people who they like. Yeah, like and trust, absolutely. So it's your smile. It is, right? Your friendliness, your kindness, your professional attire. Okay, right? And your consistency to the group and how you present the value of our jewelry. Okay, so keep in mind this is a work in progress. Just because you go a few times doesn't mean you're going to have this business. It's that consistency of all those things that I just talked about. That is where you will see your circle grow, grow, and grow. And I promise that it will. Time is going to go by. You ladies aren't going anywhere, but by the way, you may not leave from here. Just saying. Okay. And so you're staying. So time's going to go by. Pretty soon it'll be February. It'll be Valentine's Day. It'll be this. It'll be that. Pretty soon it'll be my birthday. And on and on. Right? It's okay. And then it'll be summer, and then it'll be rally, right? So if you're committing to one now, look at all that time's going by of your committing and your consistency and all of that. You will have a lot of business, or more at least, by June or July. It's just the truth, okay? All right. Let me talk about now vendor events. I'm not going to do a training on how to do them. That's the whole thing. All I want to do is give one tip. for a vendor event? Because we have all experience. There are the good, the bad, and the ugly. Right? We've all experienced that, right? Okay, so I just thought of this. I thought, I'm gonna do this next at my vendor events. You know the new little opt-in phone number that Premier now has for customers or gems to receive texts? You know what I'm talking about? Right? It's awesome, right? So, not only are we gonna be there asking for bookings or asking to, join our team and of course selling our product, that might not happen. But then you can say, hey, would you like to opt in for specials and sales just by just texting in Shine to this phone number? And then that could be on our raffle form now. It could be a little piece of paper that we hand out. Hey, make sure you're opting in, and then encouraging that. That is one more thing to do at a vendor event. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Woo.
Do you have that number handy, Connie, so we can jot that down?
I don't have it memorized. I don't memorize numbers. But we can definitely, I'm gonna post it, and what I'm gonna do for you is I'm going to make something that you can frame and put on your table for our show.
Connie already does that.
So you're at your shows, you can hold it up. Ladies, right now for a Diva Dollar, everyone type in this number, Shine, to da-da-da, boom, 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 right? How fun is that? Okay, so, that's a good question. All right, now, the next thing I want to talk about is the importance of a show. The importance of showing our product. Jennifer's going to talk about how to get shows. I just want to talk briefly, real quick, about the importance of them. And I know some of you are kind of swirling, well, I get it. That's where we meet new people. Well, it's a little bit more to that, right? Okay. First of all, we've all come here for all different reasons. We're all here for different reasons. We get that too. Some of you are able to do home parties. Some of you are able to do office shows. Or some of you are just able to do one-on-one appointments or this or that, different things like that, right? But some of you, I believe, your Premier Mom believes, that you can actually do a little bit more. There's something that's holding you back from doing that, okay? Something is holding you back from asking a little bit more, okay? So I wonder what that could be. So, one of the things that we have discovered is that the more that you are learning about your product, just about your product, then you go practice privately in your own little room somewhere, or on a Facebook Live private event that you just did for yourself that no one else is gonna see, or with a trusted friend that won't laugh at you, okay? Is you just practice what you just learned about all the necklaces, the bracelets, the earrings, all that, what go together. It's just a matter of that. When we begin, we just practice. And then, what happens when you know your product? When you then practice, you have confidence. Wow, it's amazing. So, maybe you're not sharing more and you're letting that fear just kind of take over you because you're missing some confidence. But the equation to get that is knowledge of your product, practice with your product. You will have confidence. When you have that, guess what's going to happen? You're going to share more. You're not going to be able to contain yourself, right? And it sounds pretty exciting. It's true. It's because it's a natural consequence when you know something. Think about something that you do know, and you love to talk about it, share about it, because you know it, you practice it, you talked about it. Same thing with this. That is the answer. And I promise, it truly is. That is how you're going to gain the confidence to do that, okay? So, during this show, the other importance of that, because y'all came, most of you would love to increase your income with Premier. How are you going to do that? Show the product. Do shows. Really important to get your product in front of people. That is how you're going to reach that, is increasing your income, is getting more jewelry in front of more faces. Okay, and all those different avenues of how we do parties, events, one-on-ones, and on again, right? Two. So not only do you strengthen customer relationships when we do that, what else? Meet new hostesses, meet new team members, right? Meet new gym members and enlarge your circle and create new girlfriends. And you meet new women that you get to bless right there. God has put you in that place for a reason. You can use that, even if it's just 2 or 3 people you're with your product. You pour into her and on and on and on. So that is the importance of it too. You are beautifying a woman, helping her feel beautiful, important, and special. That is our job, hands down. And we get an amazing tool to get that done. Isn't that exciting when you think about that? I love that too. So that's what we have. So far, we have trained about so many different things. We've trained about, let's look at that for just a minute. We've talked about our mindset, the 4 tips on that, right? We talked about that networking, enlarging your circle a little bit. We've talked about a tip on vendor events, the importance of a show. And we are so excited because there is a woman sitting in this room with red hair that is the Energizer Bunny that we all absolutely love and adore. She is unstoppable and one of the most, the smartest businesswomen that I know. And I am so pleased to and proud to call up Christina Hentela to now train how do you work a Premier Designs business while working full-time, even up to 50 hours a week. How are you going to do that? She has the answer. Let's give her a round of applause.